What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Coventry City Realistic Road to Glory Career Mode. As you can see, our next game is against Leeds, who sit in 17th. We currently sit in 11th. We've pretty much hovered around 11th through like maybe 8th. I think is the highest we've been all year. In terms of positioning, never really threatened to get into the top 6, never really threatened with relegation. We are looking to get to that magic 40-point mark. Typically around 40 points, you're kind of safe then. As you can see, we've had 11 draws. We draw a lot. Definitely the most in the league by far. Except for, I think, Liverpool and Crystal Palace and Wolves, but we've definitely had a lot of draws. In the bottom 3, you have Fulham, Brighton, and Southampton. Southampton's pretty much nailed on to go down, unless they hit a huge run of form in the last 2 months here to kind of climb the table. But that's what the table looks like so far in terms of the league season. And you've got Aston Villa, surprisingly, in first. Unai Emery is looking to take home that Premier League title. Manchester United back by 1 point, Liverpool back by 2, Manchester City back by 3. So definitely still a close title race at the top. Who knows who's going to actually win it, and then just 6 points into actually 7 going down to the 8th position. So definitely still a very, very close title race. Looking at the last month, we didn't do well. We got knocked out of the cup. We only had 1 win all month. That came against Nottingham Forest. Drew against Chelsea. Drew against Everton. Lost to Newcastle. So not the best month. Hopefully we can turn that around in March. Looking at March, we have a big month ahead of us. We've got Leeds. We've got Southampton. 2 of the bottom 4 teams, so probably won't play those. Looking to play Arsenal, Frankfurt twice, and then those will be the 3 games we play in this episode. Hopefully getting, but depending, maybe throw that Argentina international game in if we kind of blow them away in the away leg of the Europa League. But let's dive right in. First up, Leeds. But before Leeds, we've got our youth academy. I still haven't been able to find that superstar I'm looking for in terms of, honestly, really anything. I know he's probably not a center back. I'm probably just going to release him, honestly. Not really worth it. But no real superstars in our youth academy. Super unfortunate. Looking at the scouting report, though, from Belgium, we've got Dennis, who's 1.5 million. We'll keep scouting him, but doesn't look like anyone else is kind of worth it here. They just don't have the potential to even make an impact on the team. Simming against Leeds United, we get a 1-0 win with that goal coming in the 72nd minute. So definitely waited a while, and we get the goal from a substitute. Definitely 59% possession, 12 shots, 7 chances. So we definitely were creating. It's just about being able to put away those chances we created, and we were able to do so, getting 3 points, which was much needed. Looking at the first scouting report of the month, maybe Alfie Gould would be the player, but it doesn't look like it. Everyone else I'm going to reject. Looking at our player conversations, Tyler asking for a contract extension and Esposito saying he's playing out of position, but he likes it. Not really keen to re-sign him hopefully he turns 23 and we can actually let him go. We were finally able to move Ashley Young's position to a CDM, and he actually went up 2 ratings because he had fallen 1, so that's good to see. In the sim against Southampton, we were able to come away 3-2 winners with 70% of the possession, 17 shots, 7 chances. Equal number of chances on the Southampton side, but it looks like Ben Nurek got a red card. But Morrow was able to kind of put the game closer in the waning minutes of the game, with yellow cards to Gutierrez and Chukwuemeka on our side. Looks like after coming out of that Southampton game, we lose James McAtee for 2 weeks with a twisted ankle. We'll dive into the scouting report, and our international submissions are due for Norway. Looking at the Dutch scouting report, it is what we typically get, which is shit. So, going to reject everyone. Looking at the team Frankfurt is going to throw out, you have Pavidel between the posts, Jakic, Pacho, and Smolic in the back 3, with the midfield 4 of Chaibi, Frendrup, Götze, and Buta, with the front 3 of, looks like Kevin Grimero, Paulinho, and Lucas Nemecha. They, in their last 5, probably picking up only the Europa League. They have 3 wins, a loss, and a draw. So they are in good form, or good enough form to even make it this far. So we'll see what we can do. So this is the team we're going to be throwing out against Frankfurt. You have our strongest 11, minus our injury to Sambi Lakonga. But hopefully we can still do some damage with this team and come away with the victory here. With a big enough goal margin, we might not have to play the second game. Tackled by Munoz. Jack Harrison. To Martin. Harrison. And they're going to say he fouled somebody. But definitely a bright start for us here in Germany. Can we get it to him? Yes, we can. Out wide to Mavadidi. Beats Buta. Kind of. Cross back into the box. And away. Can we win that? Russ Barkley can. O'Hare. Blocked by the defender. Esposito. Great run. Marti! Oh, blocked by Pacho. Russ Barkley. Harrison with the cross. Esposito unable to get it as a header. Can I... Turn the other way. We're definitely putting them under pressure. It's just, can we make that pressure count? This is the moment. Not the moment. That was supposed to go to O'Hare running in the middle. And that's going to do it for halftime. We definitely had our fair share of chances. Just a bunch of blocks by the back line. No, I guess, clear opening, maybe, except for that one for Martin that was blocked by Pacho. But 0-0, and hopefully we can get a deciding goal in the second half. I mean, looking at the match facts for the first half, 64% possession, 3 shots to their 0. So we definitely controlled the half, but we've done that a lot and not been able to capitalize. So hopefully we can do that and try to get the better of Frankfurt. Esposito able to step in. Chaibi with a reckless challenge. And is the ref going to call the foul? He does. Was wondering there for a second if he was actually going to call it. O'Hare's in behind and fucking fluffs the shot. Come on! Just wow. So bad. After such a great opportunity. We're able to win it back in their half. Dangerous. Esposito. O'Hare, and it's blocked. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that was on target. Oh. That would have been a goal for the ages. And Martin can't lay Yates out into the open. What? We're able to get it back, but that is a total mispass. Another mispass by Yates there, and Guerrero, luckily he's slow. Otherwise they would have been on the break there. Chaibi in behind to Paulinho. Guerrero, Chaibi. And we block the Nemecha shot. That is their first shot of the game, actually. So defensively, we've been playing decent. We just need to be able to not do that. Stay onside and get into their box. Pause. Diallo is in behind. Diallo with great dribbling. Diallo blocked. Mavididi with great dribbling. And out for a corner. I honestly think this is our first corner of the day. Can we make them pay? No, we cannot. Well, this has honestly turned out to be a pretty boring game. Maybe a couple shots in the second half, 3 in the first. Nothing that has really tested the keeper in terms of getting shots off or getting a goal, but Asante trying an over-the-head kick. I think our best chance was the either Martin shot or the block that they put on for O'Hare's over scissor kick. And that's going to do it. A 0-0 draw, another one. And looks like we'll be playing the second leg to see if we can move through in the Europa League. Looking at another scouting report, we need to sign one more defender, which I will hopefully do if we get one. So I'll probably just sign Alex Jacobs, but everyone else getting rejected. We're able to achieve our high priority youth academy goal. I don't know if we're going to be able to get 2 youth players to the senior team and play in 10 matches. We don't, as you've seen, don't have talent in the youth academy really. But we'll see kind of how that works. We've done all of our things except for increase the club worth, which we have 3 seasons to do. We did not make it to the round of 16 going out to Wolves. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But we so far have been able to complete a lot of our goals. The Arsenal team that we will be going up against, you have Ramsdale between the posts. That's also a transfer I'm going to make. Actually, I'm probably going to back out of here, but move David Raya to Arsenal as a goalkeeper for them away from Brentford. But you have Ramsdale, Nuno Tavares, Gabriel, Saliba, and Ben White making up the back four. Declan Rice, Odegaard, and Thomas Partey in the midfield. Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, and Bukayo Saka make up the front three. Their last 5 games, 3 wins, a loss, and a draw. So they're in much better form than we are. Our team that we're putting out there, it is the same as the Frankfurt one, except for Stefan Bajcetic starting. Might make some changes just to make sure we go through in the Europa League versus this Arsenal game, because we're pretty cemented at the what spot we're in mid-table, so there's no real chance of relegation there. So we'll probably rotate this a little bit more, actually. Some pace that we didn't know we had, but Amad Diallo. Sante, doesn't even get a chance to get it off. Gabriel playing fantastic defense. Being able to basically guard 2 players at once. Bukayo Saka. Leif Davis puts it out for a corner. O'Hare able to stop Saka, but he gets it back somehow. Leif Davis there for the interception. Able to beat Tavares. I'm just going to take a shot, and we can't even get it on target. That's good. You gotta test the keeper at least. Like, come on. The whole team just needs to sit and do shooting drills. Korea able to beat Ben White. And runs into Saliba. But O'Hare gets it kind of back, but kicks it out of bounds. Crazy. Crazy. Ramsdale with the goal kick. Leif Davis able to win the header. Perea. Beautiful ball, but he's unable to control it. Like, come on! Beautiful ball over the top. Trossard is in behind. And finds Gabriel Jesus, who somehow gets the ball back, but Matt Turner with the save and just a poor pass by Chukwuemeka. And where the hell is Leif Davis going? Oh my goodness. But out wide to Amad Diallo, which is another great pass. We're sending him. I'm seeing O'Hare. And that is, if handballs were still turned on, that is a handball on Ben White, and that would give us a penalty kick. O'Hare just slightly out in front of him. Odegaard to Trossard. Declan Rice back to Odegaard. And looks like maybe a handball on Arsenal, not sure, but foul, whatever. We get the free kick. Chukwuemeka able to beat Odegaard. Leaf Davis with the floating cross. No one in the box aware or even trying to get it. 35 minutes, it's still 0-0. It's been a decently entertaining game, I guess. Diallo again over the top. Asante! And they're going to call a penalty! They're going to say Saliba fouled Asante with his audacious overhead kick. I don't really know where the foul is. I don't care where the foul is. I'm going to take the penalty. Chance for a 1-0 lead away at Arsenal. And we send Ramsdale the wrong way. O'Hare scores the penalty. Let's go. 1-0. And we go into halftime with the lead. Shock lead, I must say, but a lead nonetheless. And Nuno puts it out for a corner after the blocked cross. Oh, Trusty, come on! You're wide open! Oh! That is just a bonkers corner. A free header. A free header. And Stefan Bajcetic with the yellow card and foul in the midfield. I can hear the fans just chanting Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. No chance. No chance. Come on! He does not turn Trusty like that. I'm literally asking Trusty to be on the other side of him. Oh my god. Arsenal come back into the game 1-1. And I'm just like, my guys' actions are just so slow. Or they don't put an actual challenge in when you ask them to. They drop to the opposite fucking side that you want to guard. Like, why are you not always in between the man and the goal? Jeez. Absolutely raging right now. Somehow, Jesus is able to get the ball back after being tackled. Just not sure how this game works, I guess. Arsenal putting us under pressure. Pereira able to avoid the Ben White tackle. And trying to hit him at the back post, out for a corner. Basically a free header. Back post. Asante. Munoz. Asante. Jump! Oh, raging. This is rage. I don't even know what formation they're in, but it is like blitzing me. Like there's a guy wide open on the back post. It's going to be yet another draw, taking the league draws to 12, 1-1 away at Arsenal. Yes, they're not bad results. It's just frustrating to always draw and your players not do what you want. Only 4 shots that game, so just definitely not good enough. I guess the only kind of bright spot is we are 6 games unbeaten. So that's good. Going into the do or die game against Frankfurt at home. The team we're going against is slightly different at the back, with Kambula and Ogunye coming in. Midfield 4 changed a little bit with Larson and Dinaibi coming in, and Ngakam and Marmouche coming in with Nemecha up. Throwing out our strongest lineup with our injuries against Frankfurt. So hopefully we can get that decisive goal at home and move on to the quarterfinals. Arguably the biggest game in Coventry City's history, getting to the quarterfinal of the Europa League. First time in European competition to do that. Great tackle by Tosin Adarabioyo. And Mavridis is away. We are in behind. And that's going to be a foul. Is that inside the box? Or on the edge of it? No card given. But where did the foul happen? Let's look. That's inside the box from that angle. You can barely see it, but that's inside the box. And we will have a penalty. In under 10 minutes, we can take the lead. And we do take the lead. Keeper stands still. Martin beats him top left corner. Let's go. Oh. Mavridis! Oh my gosh. Mavridis, he's gotta put that on target. Gotta be on target. I see Jack Harrison. And that's a huge foul. Yellow card for Shaibi. Trying to clip that to the center. Just a frustrating but good half for us. We did get the goal off the penalty. Just happy we have the lead. And as the score stands right now, we will be moving on. Martin! Oh my gosh! Come on! I even settled him to make the shot. He's been good enough to keep us up, but not good enough momentum away from us. Can we get up? And Chaibi puts that off target. For a second, my heart dropped. And the ref calls a foul. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. I think the game is ours if we can just maybe try to float this into the box for a header. 2 minutes to go. We gotta try to... It's tricky. Do I just have someone come and we run to the corner, or do we try to score? I'm gonna try to score. Barkley, Esposito, Leaf Davis. I see Mavididi down there. And that's going to do it. We move on to the quarterfinals of the Europa League with a 1-0 victory at home. Let's go. Looking at the round of 16 so far, so we move on with 1 goal scored in both legs. Not that great. We need to do better if we plan on moving on. Nice beats Copenhagen. Atletico crushes Lazio. And Monaco wins and goes through on penalties over Leipzig. You also have Spurs beating Rangers, Fiorentina beating Freiburg, Porto smashing Sevilla, and Inter beating Athletic de Bilbao. So, honestly, with the winners, maybe Fiorentina, maybe Nice, or Monaco would be the 3 teams I would like to play. So we did get a transfer offer for Mason Clark. I am able to reject it. I'll probably reject all offers moving into the end of the season and just kind of see, unless I know they're not good enough and we want them out of the club, which they're already transfer listed. So, it looks like Tyler will be accepting the free transfer to... Well, that's going to do it for this episode. As you can see, we did move up 1 spot in the Premier League. With 45 points, we are smack dab right mid-table. So we are, almost 20 points... Exactly 20 points away from the drop zone, so we will definitely not be going down. So that is us with survival, with 10 games or so to go. So that's good for us. But, 11 wins, 12 draws. We did only have 5 defeats, and we only have given up 25 goals. How... We have the best defense in the Premier League right now at only giving up 25 goals. So our defense is rock solid. It's just we got to be able to score more up top, as we've only been able to score 36. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications. This is Zombie Joystick Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.